Axe is playing a gold lane juice in. I'm excited to see this.
Mobile Legends.
How is this going to work? I thought initially if Kwanok was on the Jushin and Speedy was on the Farsa, maybe you could make an argument because of like the differences in range. I guess the Moskov still has like that dash to kind of close that gap, but some action here in the mid lane.
2v2 here in the Rice Screen pop flicker early just to add more health bars. But top lane Ducky not looking too hot here. Kwanok with Wings by Wings will look to get that kill. And Kwanok will take first blood, no problem.
That was just absolutely mismanaged there by Ducky in the EXP lane. No other way to put it.
Rice Screen now again just tanking. 3 members might be too much, but it seems like RLG will back away for now.
Yeah, still looking at the gold lane, Jushin. It looks like Daylight's getting punished quite a bit, but still level 2, not that at that level for Spike as well for the Moskov. I think there should be more outplay potential as soon as we get to that point. In terms of emblem choices as well, we have Mystery Shop, so technically, yeah, gold lane, Mystery Shop, you want to get your items a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just to stay in the lane and wait for rotations. I still can't wrap my head around why the Jushi gets placed in gold.
I'm trying to recall, I believe it was somewhere around, oh wait, in the mid?
Redonk is able to get that, get back to safety, but 10 seconds here for that first neutral objective.
That's my favorite reading of Radonke's name now.
Redonk.
Radonk.
It's redonkulous.
Exactly, Rice Cream now. Trying to hold on. Has her revitalized, but in an awkward position. Pops it. Feather air strike alongside Throwboy in the back. Finds a kill. Uh-oh, it's a 1v1 between Lancelot and the Hayabusa, but that will be falling as well.
Yeah, not the best of setups for Radiance Legend Gaming. They still want to go for the contest on the neutral objective. And it's a little bit of a pity because they did bring the Lancelot. Speedy doing a really good job of zoning HHN there. And they're going to allow Axmena to pick up that neutral objective early. Things seem to be going according to plan so far.
Yeah, for Axmena, for RLG, I thought they'd be able to utilize this Grok more.
Federation popped. That's a stun on towards Hey. Oh, big knock up there. No real damage. And coming in. Haha, stun! That's gonna be Hey falling. A 2-4-0 if you count the neutral objective. Yeah, 3 minutes and 2K. Not too good here for RLG.
Yeah, math checks out. Axmena at this point. Seems like they're just toying with Radiance Legend Gaming.
Yeah.
Even Daylight is insanely struggling up against that Juice. Okay, you know what? I might have overblown it a little bit. It's just a 300 gold lead. I thought it was worse. But majority of the time, I've seen Daylight just hugging tower.
And oh, man.
Axmena now. They're making it work.
Yeah, I mean, the focus is definitely in the mid lane. Redonk now trying to hold on, but he will not be able to escape. But another kill on the board. Kwanok trying to juke. And looking for the kill and will find it eventually, but that's going to be the collapse from Axmena. Looking for bodies. Throwboy jumping in. Ducky in a no man's land as Throwboy picks up a killing spree.
I thought that was a big set that potentially Hehe could have found, but unfortunately, Axmena turned that completely around. Now they're going in for the invade onto RLG, denying it all. I guess we're waiting for power spikes to hit. Was that a steal?
Was that a steal? We're going to see. Trying to look for the purple buff under the feet. Throwboy has one under him.
No.
HHN does not.
Oh, that's going to be them still applying more pressure in the jungles, though. As RLG, they're just behind in farm, behind in map control. I don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So far.
The longer this game goes, it should favor RLG, right? You have the Moskov, you have the Kimmy as well.
Yeah.
The damage is going to ramp up, and unfortunately, because Speedy is on the Jushin, wait a second.
Alpha trying to apply pressure in the top. Ducky falling. Yeah, Ducky falls the 3rd time in the first 5 minutes. Redonk now trying to hold on, but Throwboy's damage is overwhelming. Another kill on the board. Now they go for more here as the Lancelot will get back to safety surely. No real lockdown, but still Axmena just all over the place.
Yeah. It really looks like Axe just knows that they're the better quality team right now.
Yeah.
At this point, they're just dominating. Really.
Tectonic charge towards the back. That's gonna be hey. Taken down again. At 3K. Take a look at Lancelot though, trying to salvage something in the jungles, but I don't think that's enough.
There's also a Sky Piercer now on the Jushin, on Speedy. Already one stack. Looking for a little bit more here. Can they get Radan?
Radan will be able to get away. I just recall that early on in MPL or mid-MPL Philippines Season 16, the idea of a Jushin Gold was floated around behind the scenes.
Oh.
But we never really got to see it in practice, more in theory, considering that that was the time a lot of the fighters were popping up. So people were thinking, hey, what about we try Jushin this thing? I just never really got to see it, but now here it is. Up against a marksman gold lane.
It's working so far, right? We'll see whether or not they get more stacks on it, and if it does, that will be a problem for RLG. Meanwhile,
Another airstrike, the damage will come through. That's gonna be Ducky going down. Haha, and against 4 members there. Will not mount to anything. Another kill on the board. Take a look at Radong. Ooh, barely survives, but they will lose the mid turret as well as X-Mena just pressing the right buttons.
Axmena, they can, honestly, they can find a way to end this maybe sub 10 minutes, make it a 9-minute game. But based on how they're playing right now, they're probably still just going to take the safe route, try to get the Lord, and then go out with just the first Lord and then end it right there. Everything's falling right for them, just like this.
what?
No. Expensive spell there.
Already forcing a flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, little boy's level 10. Okay, not that far though, if you compare the Lancelot. I would think that it's a 2-level gap, but now take a look at Haha and stun, Law and Order, everything. Haha and is able to find an angle to get away. That's a clean triple sweep. Radong, feather airstrike stun. The damage will come through. Radong forced to use that flicker as the Arlet falls. Daylight trying to get something on the map, and they will get that inner top.
Wants that Sky Piercer stack, man. Already 2 at this point of the game for Speedy. If we're taking a look at the items coming in from Daylight, you'd want that Holy Trinity, or the Swift Trinity rather, and there's only the Corrosion Scythe as well as the Golden Staff. VHS should be coming by real soon, but I don't know. It might be too late. How do RLG stave off that pressure that Axemen are currently holding over them?
First off, they need significantly more items and EXP on their Arlot, who is 0-5-0 and is 3 levels behind the Phobius.
And trying to find a kill, not able to there, as the cover and the reinforcements is still there for Quanok.
Axe, I think they're just going to be looking to put the RLG out of their misery in this game number 1, even though they've drafted the more familiar and orthodox lineup. It's Axmena who's playing more familiar and orthodox with an unorthodox decision to put a Jushin in the gold lane.
I think it feels like it came back down to like the fundamentals, right? When we talk about the drafts, because if we're looking at the EXP lane, Alpha definitely has a better time against Arla in the early game, and then we saw that actually being executed in game. Ducky, first few minutes of the game already taken down. Mid, the fact that they moved the Farsa into the mid lane, a lot more burst, a lot more mobility as well with Rice Crim, and it felt like they didn't have a hold of the mid, and also in the early stages in the gold lane, it was true. So RLG are working at in a way where their composition makes a lot more sense, but in the early game, it feels like a lot less easy to execute in the laning phase.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that's a very nasty solo there. Now it's a 5v4 Ducky. Forced to use that flicker, but that's gonna be the flicker from Alpha. And that will be a kill for Speedy, so another stack headed. And Axmena, you mentioned toying. I agree. At this point, they know, it's 15-1.
They'll get this Lord without a problem, and I think they're just going to march with it straight to victory. 6 deaths on the Arlot of Ducky. Usually you don't see a glaring, how do I say this, difficulty for the Arlot up against a Phobius. Naturally, the Arlot will struggle against a Phobius, but there are a lot of ways that you can make it easier for yourself and for your team to make it look a little bit more of an even matchup, even though on paper it really heavily leans towards Phobius. This time around, it's just like the most obvious, fovious beats Arlot game I've seen in my life.
Quanox rocking like the two mage items that have been buffed. Genius and the lightning.
Wow. That is a nasty daylight now caught, forced to use that flicker. It will go down for 120 seconds. Yeah, DHS secured, but I think it's just too late.
Let's see. You know what? Let's play a game. Will Axmana get at least, will Axmana get a Savage? I say yes.
Wow.
With Speedy, maybe.
With Throwboy, I think,
Oh, okay. For me, Rice Grim.
right? Ducky, though, finds a three-man knockup, no follow-up. Throwboy picks up the unstoppable. If they find another kill for Throwboy, the Savage might come through, but it seems like they will take it slow.
Why didn't they give it to the high loss, man? Oh!
That's a shutdown. Uh-oh. Signs of life. Bottom side, though, still Siege. Axe will not be hasty. They will take their time. RLG still holding on. That's a stun. That's a knockup. That's a damage coming through. Good night, Lancelot. Let's take a look at the top lane here. He's trying to control that lane. And is this comebackable?
No. I'm sorry. No, it should not be comebackable. If they do make a comeback, give Radius Legend an award for that, because this is a steep mountain decline. 8 deaths on Ducky's Arlot.
Oh, this is not good. Ducky falling, hey. In a very peculiar position. Tech charge just to get back to safety. They will get the clear, but they will lose their inhibitor in the bottom side.
It seems like they still can't end.
Yeah. I think the Hayabusa falling like that was one of the biggest reasons.
Change your name. All right. At this
Boy?
point. Yes. Change it to Carry Boy.
Or just leave Boy. You can take the throw out. Just leave it as Boy.
Oh, that works.
Or if you want to be known as Man, just leave it as Man.
Leave it as man.
Yeah.
Throw man.
There is a... Okay, I feel like that... Why does that feel worse than throw Boy? No, but... Okay. I would call that like a complete throw, but a little fun fact as to why he chose Throw Boy as his IGN is because that became a little nickname for him with people playing with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little server, yeah. So that's why he's just Throw Boy. And he decided to embrace it, embody it, as a means to challenge himself.
That's crazy. In the bottom side, though, the action is actually caught. So that's a kill.
We're seeing mistakes happening.
We
Is it
are.
comebackable?
Let's see, it's a 5v4 on paper, but Throwboy will lock in towards that Lord.
Neck charge.
Now Ducky finds a flicker play, but the damage will not be enough. Ducky falling again. Spear of Misery misses. That's going to be hey. Take him down as well. As Speedy will find the monster looking for Radonk, but not able to close the distance. 2v1, Lancelot against Speedy and Rice Cream. Not enough damage, and ladies and gentlemen, this might be it.
But remember, the 2 cores are still up for grabs. There should be a potential here.
Let's see, and will not be able to escape as, ladies and gentlemen, game 1. Axmana, the win is within their sights, but they're not able to close it out just yet. Rice Cream taking a lot of damage. Daylight plus a win of nature, but the magic damage will still come through as Axmana now still holding on. Will they go for more as the minion waves are coming in? Axmana, are they going to be hasty? Will they throw again? Ducky trying to hold on. Damage is not there, and he will fall as Throwboy finds a kill. Alpha very low, but it seems like Axmana will overwhelm RLG in this first game. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be all.
Gold lane juice in. No deaths for Speedy. 8-0-4. That's the headline for you. Axe wins in almost 15 minutes of action, 23-4 against a struggling Radiance Legend Gaming.
I did... what? How did that work? Is this supposed to work or not? I mean...
To help access the backline easier. So a little bit more traditional lineups for both. Nothing crazy,
I had a
actually.
feeling.
Nothing crazy. They both just go super standard with it.
Yeah. What do you think?
Throw Boy's fault. That was all Hey Hey Hey. Hey 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 made the right call there.
RLG, baby! They're coming back here in game 2.
For the record, I was the only caster who put the 2-1.
Actually, that's true.
That's true.
So I don't know about the girl on my left here. Once again, 3.
You were a speedy girly. What happened?
Yeah.
I
call bandwagon, but
No, but of course we'd want to see RLG be able to end things on a high note as well here
Yeah.
in the M7 wildcard. And that is a good start to it. But they're going to need to find a way to sort of temper the form that Axmena still is leading in terms of their matchups in the EXP and mid. Once again, Alpha is just bullying, ducking the EXP lane.
no. Hey now. Very different scenario. And he was in earlier. That will be a free kill for Axmena.
Quanok doing Quanok things, right? MVP of the first game on the Farsa, doing the exact same thing on the Farsa here in the second game. A very aggressive emblem choices as well for Quanok, dealing a lot more damage, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a similar item route too to emphasize that burst. Oh, okay. Huh?
My goodness. Damage on that Uranus, insane. No kick yet available for Hehe, so they should be fine.
Yeah, not level 4 just yet here. Another airstrike pop right there. Very peculiar, but seems like just put out information. Regardless, Throwboy will still take the first nuke. Hey. No flicker. That's gonna be shadow kill though, connecting on towards hey. So yeah, Throwboy was taken down early on, but that's gonna be the recovery. Radon, 1 HP. AOG, Rice Cream, right on the mark, will take that kill.
4-1 now. 1,400 gold lead for Axmena. Really good finishing as well coming from Rice Cream. Granted, maybe in certain situations that could have been like an overextend, but it worked out. Nobody was there to follow up or punish Rice Cream in that venture. So similar to game number 1, it feels like Axmena really just dominating this game from the early.
Yeah, quite a great start now. With the lead that they have, at around 3 minutes in, they can just keep up the aggression at this point. It seems like they found their footing again after the bad start because of the pressure applied onto Throwboy. And because, yet again, the EXP lane is getting dominated by Alpha, that means Axmena has a good anchor on their side.
A lot of, the map is right here for Axmena, right? Providing information in the mid lane, a small action. Radon will not be able to survive that one. That's a kill and perhaps a turret in the next wave for Axmena. RLG just couldn't find their rhythm. And receiving a lot of damage there from that Shadow Cannon will be taken down. No orange buff for the Lancelot here in minute number 4. Things are looking from bad to worse here early on.
Somehow it feels like the movements or the rotations coming from Axmena, it's so on point, right? Throwboy always mirrors the movements. He knows that Hehe isn't there, but
potential pick up an attempt. That's a sprinkler. That's going to be Daylight securing a kill, an important one as well. Will that be enough? AOG, the line, Quanok with the wings by wings, trying to isolate members. Daylight with Spirit of Misery. That's a Purify popped, but no threat more as Axmena wasn't able to close their distance, and RLG, well done for them to deny that kill, but still, turtle for Throwboy.
Yeah, they don't get a turtle, but that was a nice little display by the Mocked Off and the show together. Oh my goodness!
at this point, build Sky Piercing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go. There you go, Speedy. Build it.
Yeah, but also, you know what?
Good call.
They want to throw boy as well.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, finds a kick on towards Throwboy. That's a shutdown. Unfortunately, it falls to Hey, but Axmena here gotta stay composed, and surely but surely RLG will be active here, looking for mistakes, forcing mistakes if Axmena is not careful.
Caster Curse?
Yes, indeed. Just in the caster curse. Hey, he's been landing those kicks very well in this game so far.
I agree.
Widely impressed. Trying to see if maybe RLG can find a way to get Ducky some items a little bit more progress, because so far the Uranus is just running over everyone. He can just keep doing this, stand in front of RLG and not even allow them to position well.
Oh, not again.
Yikes.
Every time flicker there, but yeah, you can sense the pressure just given by Alpha. The Uranus, by the way. And Aximano still just holding on the tempo, controlling the map. And it seems like RLG, the game is slipping away from them.
But advantage that RLG has, again, oh wait a second, HHN. Can he get out?
I don't think so. Oh, no.
He gets out.
He did not commit the shadow kill. Oh boy. Very, very cheeky there, but the YSS will survive. Radon! That's a two-man AOG! That's gonna be Ducky and Radon taking down X-Mena. Shifting their gears, and RLG, they don't like it.
That looks way too easy for Rice Group to land that AOG onto two. I am perplexed.
You're perplexed?
I am perplexed and I'm shocked.
Looks pretty good for Axmena.
Oh yeah, HHN this time I don't think he will survive. They take down two. Previously they will take two now. As, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even 7 minutes in, it's already 11 kills and 6,000 gold lead in hand. That's a genius one for Quano. Spell's nasty.
Also the second stack for Speedy on the Sky Piercer. So you can expect that to help them a lot more as well. Oh, here we go.
AOG again, locking two members down. They make it look so easy. That's gonna be the double. That's gonna be Speedy though, shut down by Hehe again. Two important shutdowns taken by the roamer from RLG. That is not ideal.
They did trade for Speedy though.
Yeah, they were able to get the gold laner down. But it seems like it got to the point where Karnok is playing as if this is old school Farsa. The Farsa that from, I'd say you know what, it's 2026, 5 years ago.
You?
Like, yeah, that level of Farsa, like, actually not even like 2019, 2020 Farsa.
Wow.
That really, like, unstoppable kind of Farsa that after many years had to be constantly nerfed. Kick on the Alpha might happen.
Uh-oh, that's a You're My Pops. That's a damage. Alpha! Finally gets taken down to 5v4 now. Let's see, hey. Not able to sustain the damage, but it's one up Dawn. Now, it's a 3v4, but Speedy is on it. That's a quick double as he picks up the Malefic Roar. Radon is able to juke from that AOG, but not from the damage from Throwboy. As Daylight looks to salvage something top, but Axmena here, they're able to recover from that early onslaught.
Going for the Lord straight away here, 5,000 gold lead. Looking to see whether or not RLG want to look for a crazy steal. You can see HHN hovering in the vicinity, but it looks like it will be a free Lord given to Axmena.
Now with that locked in, heading into the 9th minute, Lord kill, brought to you by Real Me Pro 5G. Seems like this really could be it. They do have a couple of items on Daylight. No, actually, no, not just a couple. They have the Trinity locked in. They have Radon's real world manipulation. This could still work out well for them. They just really need to avoid the Feathered Airstrike and the AOG.
Can they? Throwboy very aggressive.
HHN will not be able to survive. They have to defend with 4 and potentially 3 soon as Radon is not able to get out from that, ladies and gentlemen. The base is wide open with just hey. Ducky and Daylight. That's a kick, but no clear follow-up. The Lord is on the base. That's a two-man taunt. And ladies and gentlemen, Axmena will claim the clean sweep going up against RLG. Perfectly executed. Perfect MLBB.
The runner-ups from MENA, former champions earlier the first half of this year, will be able to end their campaign in the wild card.